Good morning, everyone. I still have 10 contracts short on ES, so I'm gonna start covering some. At these prices, I'd be shorting VTIQ.
VTIQ, UGAS, CIF, CYCC. SLGG, ARPO,
Man, I should have shorted Grubhub.
EFOI, SLGG, PLIN, PGTI,
No, I think it's maybe a long.
Loan, VTVT ISR, XBIO, BLK,
On ES, I'm watching for a move over 2860. If we get that move up, that's I'm gonna say that we're probably gonna test highs. If not, I can see us testing the pre-market low over here at
GGAL,
2844 or 2845. Looks pretty strong.
VTIQ, Time, CLSD.
I took Grub long over 57. Let's see if it works out.
INVE.
Yesterday, I stopped out of my GILD long and it came right back down.
UNFI.
SPY is tanking here.
FWP.
Perfect. I'm going to look to cover my short and go on the long side if we hold this level. It still looks weak. Let's see. We barely got a pop over that 2860 level. We're back at support,
GNSS.
so I'm gonna take some off around here. Actually, I'll give it some room. Let's see.
Tuesday.
Volume strong, so could just bounce here. I'll just cover. I got 5 contracts left, and yeah, let's see. Start taking off like one by one.
GMDA.
Now I'm still happy with my VIX position. It's still doing good, and Grub's still holding, so just gonna give it some time. A lot of distribution on Grub, so I'm not liking the long side. Looking at tape, it's pretty weak.
Urge.
Oh, NBAX is tanking.
PLIN.
And Tesla's tanking too. 820 was my level on Tesla.
SLGG.
We have value low area at 2833.25.
PGTI.
So let's keep an eye on that level. See if it bounces. And take a bit more off on ES.
VTIQ. ELMD. CETX.
All right, flipped it on ES. Not the best entry, but let's see. I'm gonna try and target the 2845s. That would be nice. Took some off just to secure stop.
AVNW. PGNY.
What's the float on VTIQ?
VREX.
Alright, took some more off on ES and just gonna hold on to the rest. Made back the stop on Grub, so that's good. And back in profits.
UNFI.
Who took that ES long with me? Nice, good job. We could have flipped it. That would have worked at the 2845. I mean, markets are weak. Hopefully, continues to be weak.
AESE. FWP.
And I think about flipping to the short side if we don't crack, like if you don't start moving up on ES, just think about flipping to the short side because I think there's probably another leg down.
EFOI.
We can maybe test, the lows after hour lows, which is like 28.24.
INFN. CMBM.
Looks good for a short on ES. We got VIX moving up over here and NQ tanking. So I think this time we can probably break down under. Let's see what happens. If we get some really good buy volume and we consolidate a bit, then it's probably going to stay. But I think we do need a test of the overnight lows.
UNFI. ECOM. Tuesday. ARPO. Loan. FWP. Billy.
All right, scaled out on the long side on ES. I was going to just leave it as a stop loss, but I was like, okay, it went up pretty big. Just gonna take the profit. Now I'm thinking just shorting it here. no definitive area to be like really be shorting. Um, if we do, short under 28.50.
BLK. Fran. SQBG.
Guys, careful on VTIQ at $32, guys. Way overvalued. Shorting it is easy, and just as I said that, it's tanking.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, John.
Hey, what's up, DJ? How are the markets looking?
Pretty good. Just seeing if we break 28.50s. If we do, then I'm just gonna sit on my hands. But if we don't, gonna go on the short side.
Or you're not on play right now?
I am. I'm on the long side. Just scalping it though.
EFOI.
I just got 28.44, just above
BBI.
VWAP, and just scalping. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna stop out. I got the bottom on it, so that was pretty good. 28.35, 70. So that was pretty good.
Looks fine for a push to 285.50. If they can't hold the 284.80, then I'd be more worried. But it looks like they're gonna try hard to hold it up here. It's the biggest volume support for the bulls at this 284.80, so I'm pretty long biased on this. So yeah, I'm glad that you're in that. But if it breaks under TJ, I would just focus on the short side today.
Yeah, I have stops right underneath the previous candlestick.
All right, cool. That big one, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, consider the reversal under. I think you'll get the acceleration under that level, and that's why on level 2, they're just every time they go to even test it, they bid profit. It's 10 times so far. And this is what you would want to see for the push up to resistance 286 anyway. This is all dealing on the EMAs here after the fails down in the morning. One of the first lessons DJ taught me, guys, when I was first learning. Just had a nice 18,000 VWAP order there over us.
You can go up over here. NQ's moving up, so let's see.
Did you see the order on the tape, the 18K?
BNOB.
No, I'm watching ES.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, it was 18,000 for resistance 285.51. Sorry, it wasn't VWAP. It was our resistance. So let's see, right after 284.80 failed, they knifed it down here in a
Grow.
gap. I expect more lows here. I'm thinking 284 under 284.50. Roku's looking pretty interesting here at 125.
Tuesday,
TJ, I think you might like the setup on Roku. Looks like a short under 125 here.
SFIX,
Got a little VWAP sitting just below at 124.75.
I don't know.
It's nice.
Roku,
A nice RSI adjustment on Roku as well. So I think it could go both ways. Long over, short under is fine. Just try and go with momentum. Thinking probably VWAP is better for the short under, but 125 showing strength for the long. It's kind of slow on the volume though, so I could see this grinding up to 126. Oh yeah, TJ, Tesla is also at our acting support yesterday. Now resistance 820. This is also looking like it's set up for a move
SSY.
back down to like 810. I might try a short on Tesla, guys. I'll do the same idea as before. I'll give it up to 825, which is a pivot point and main resistance. 826 high day.
MDIA,
ES bulls just reclaimed our EMAs here. Look for the push up to VWAP now. I'm thinking this because of the gap here and the amount of volume they used to eat all the selling pressure.
UNFI,
But yeah, they just need a nice push over 285, and I think they can get it. They could have done it too. Too bad they rejected it right off that 285 push.
they did.
What was that?
BZH,
They did. Because they stopped me out. And I went short, and I'm like, damn it, went right back up. I could have like broke even. And then it tanked, so that's good.
Accelerated selling pressure here. Look for the 284 pullback. The idea, guys, we literally just said it under 284.50. Look for the 284 push. So you could see that they double bottom 284.50 just below. They triggered some stops, and then they pushed it back up. They went for the push to 285 and
ONVO.
failed all the way down. I just saw a 80,000 order. It was
SQBG,
from earlier. It was like the last, pardon me, it was like in this minute for 284.90.
All right, now we have some support. We have a nice trend line forming. If we hold this level here, looks good. The Bollinger Bands are pretty tight. I can see it coming down a bit more. We really need to hold this 28.38 if it's bullish. If not, we're probably going to get like, at least the 28.32 test.
For SPY, we just had an 18,000 share order go through. 284.30 has an iceberg as well, or a few icebergs there. So looks like that 284.30 is good. Lines up with that level you just gave.
All right, I'll flip it long over 28.
SLGG,
38.
Okay. On your next entry, I wanted to test something out, TJ. Do you think you could bring up a little level 2 of SPY and just tell me when you take your next entry on ES what SPY's at? I want to test something out.
Oh, the tape up.
Oh,
28. Okay, so right now 28.44
ESRT.
25. SPY 28.480.
okay, so it's literally right here.
Yeah,
Jumped it up here.
it just kept moving high, so hard to really count it at the same time.
I'll keep
But
an eye
it
on
really
it.
doesn't matter what the number is. It makes the exact same move on the chart. Okay, most of the time. I'd say like 99% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's just easier.
Till
Pardon me, guys.
ENLV.
I'm sorry. I still have just a little bit of scratchy throat, but I'm almost 100% back to normal. It's just easier for me to read SPY because I've just spent more time reading it. So also for my platform, like for ES futures, I have to use TradingView, which sucks because the prices aren't the exact T. So unless you know how I can look at ES on Colmex or Trade Zero, if you can tell me the symbol,
You can't, unfortunately.
that sucks. Oh well.
Yeah, because it's futures. But honestly, John, like you do amazing on futures. It's actually pretty, really good technicals. Much easier. NVAX is definitely getting like an orchestrated one because I was like, okay, everyone's gonna be focused on BNQ. We can short NVAX today, but it's just being held up. So I can see. I don't know. I don't even know where it's gonna go. I don't trade biotechs, but it is being like pretty much pumped up.
IMV.
So let's see what happens on. I was short yesterday. Not gonna be short bias today, just because of how it's trading. Really clean pushes and low volume pullbacks. So it's pretty clean.
Oh, it's gonna rip. SPY is about to. Okay, I don't want to say it's gonna rip, guys, but like TJ, that 284.80, I think it's time to get out of this one.
The long, but it's not
Please
the best.
sell.
284.80 here on SPY is so strong. They literally failed it and jumped it up 30 cents on SPY. I see the move coming. Like for me to want to see a bullish move, it's doing exactly what I would want to see, the consolidation over that 20 EMA after failing so many times, and VWAP so close. And the 284.80 support level just bouncing. Like they bounced it 10 times the first time, and now they just instant bounced at 30 cents. Or sorry, 20 cents. And there we go. There's the
Alert
push.
got a nice add on it. I only had 10 contracts, so added on to that push.
Guys, and this is what teamwork is all about. Like, I'm not in a play, and I have more than enough time to analyze SPY and try and help out TJ in his play, because he's going both ways. He's scalping. So if I see something, it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong.
Adam.
What matters is that I'm trying to help. Right, TJ?
Yes, sir.
And look at that teamwork. Look at how
Tuesday.
SPY launched. Sorry, I don't want to say launched, but because guys, it's only 50 cents really. But when you're trading ES futures, a move like this could be thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and on ES, this is pretty much, like $5 a share. There we go.
TJ, I always get confused with MES and ES with the amount. I thought
The amount is the same, so it's still it's still 28, 52s. What's different on it is the like I think for MES it's like $5 instead of like $50. Something like that for every dollar
I
move.
wanted the clarification because I think you just said on ES it was 5, and I was like, oh, I thought that's what it was on
FWP.
MES. Because I thought it was like, I thought 25 on ES, but
No, ES and MES, like the price of the E-mini S&P 500 index, that's the same. It's just how much you're getting out of it is smaller, right? But you also require smaller. I think margin you need about like 1,300, while on MES, by the way, great fucking call. That's $10,000 right there.
TJ.
I'm gonna
Nice,
take
man.
some off here.
Guys, $10,000 and what is that, TJ? 1 minute?
2 minutes, pretty much. Well, 3, which is crazy. That's good. Yeah, I only had 10 on that bounce, and then as soon as you said it, I was like, all right, I'll load up 50 more.
Oh, we got an alert from King. D-Dog made new.
Yeah, D-Dog is amazing, guys. Like, I posted the fundamentals yesterday on it too. I mentioned this for, since I bought it. It's also one of the tickers that I follows my trading philosophy, investment philosophy, and the goals of my long-term portfolio. So it's one that really is still undervalued considering its growth rate.
TJ, did you take partial on SPY? Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd take another if it comes back under 285.30, and then you can just chill. Until then, just chill. Let this one work for you. Oh, well done.
Thank you. I'm thinking reversing at 28.51 50s if it cracks below.
Billy.
Consolidation on the 100 EMA here into a gap on the candle. I think 286 test now, which is key resistance since 285.50 is the main level
NURL.
under 286. There isn't much between, and then there isn't much to 284 between 285 and 284. So I think now that we made the move up, we just look for the move up. I don't see why we
Ella.
should be looking for the move down here when the bulls are showing strength. The main thing is that massive candlestick at 286. That's literally huge, but the volume isn't enough. Like based on the VPA here, guys,
Yeah, I think they
Jill.
need a little bit more volume. There we go.
they got it. Look at the 15-minute chart. Compare the volume. 6.7, 5. Yeah, they're good. If they break 286 here, I see the next extension. Now, hopefully, you make another 10,000, TJ.
NQ is just taking off. It is crazy. I think like ES is just gonna follow suit, but NQ is doing really good. Roku had some weird volume over there.
Yeah, guys, note that those large orders that came through, we spotted them out in the tape. It would have been very hard to do so if you don't have multiple tape listings up. So we saw a, I can't remember, what did I say, guys? I saw two 18,000 orders and one more order. I think it was like 90,000 shares. Correct? Was it 80,000? Yeah, 80,000. Then
Yeah.
80 and then two other 18.
EFOI.
Okay, Tesla. Oh, man. So yeah, I didn't take that short on Tesla. I wanted to see that 825 test first. Tested up to 822 and came all the way back down to 815. That's all good because on Tesla, guys, the range is 820 to 810. So because I'd be risking $10 anyway to 830 resistance, to be honest, I'd want to risk up to 835. But Tesla's bullish over 820. So just reduce size if you guys want to try Tesla long over 820 short under. I think short side is better.
FWP.
I was so happy to get DDOG. I've been waiting for that for so long. So this is funny actually. One of our members here, you know, let me actually find it. I think it was on StockTwits. 1 second.
Oh, here comes the extension, guys. 286 is huge. They just broke that 286.01 open
Tuesday.
on that candle previously.
ADMP.
It looks like 286.06, sorry, is the open. They got to get this here very soon. I'll tell you the number.
VTIQ.
Wow.
VTIQ. IMV.
So and guys, this is why also patience is so important when you're investing. So this was back in November. I missed it. I missed DDOG. They hit what I exactly like over what I wanted on the
BBI.
metric side, right? And then we planned out the trade 3 months later.
VTIQ halted.
Oh, great. What's the news on it?
EDAP.
Did any news come out?
I think it was a circuit breaker. I'll double check.
What's the float on that?
$20 million. Oh man, 20 million.
This looks like more like HMNY.
Shit, guys. So I put that on the watch list, guys. I didn't realize the flow was 20 million today. Let me rephrase that. I didn't realize that the float was 20 million when I did the watch list today. I was just looking at the gappers and I liked VTIQ volume and the setup. So yeah, my mistake. TJ, did you get my message, man? Consider the partial. At this point, I think instead of 285.30, you could do 285.50.
I already took 20 off, so just gonna hold on to the other 40. But I'll place a hard stop, kind of like a mental.
All right, cool. Yeah, I thought you only had 10. Was that the one on the short side you were in before?
No, I had 10 when it dropped, right? And I was like, okay, it looks nice
WW.
because we have a trend line support. And then as soon as you said, okay, there's huge buyers, I added at the 28.46.
Okay, cool.
EFOI.
Let's give it. Basically, TJ, on my VPA, I wanted to break 286 by 20 million volume. They didn't get it. So at this point, I think if they don't launch it here by the 15-minute candle close, then if they don't do it 1 minute after, then I think we should look for the pullbacks. But again, guys, this is VPA on, like, this is an idea based on VPA, but it's still based on things that haven't happened yet. So it's just an idea. It's like similar to what I was thinking with the push up on SPY. So, I'm not trying to predict the top or the bottom, but it's just the VPA here is telling me we come back down. But if 285.50 can hold, then it's still bullish. Remember, guys, 285.50 was the bounce yesterday when we had called this short. The main bounce was 285.50 from, what was it, 290 fail or whatever?
We just need NQ to just move up over here.
SPY is a very, very tight Bollinger Band, CJ. Be ready on your hotkeys. I expect a huge volatility to come in here. We've gotten about 1 million volume here.
I think it's bullish. NQ's like actually holding. So
VT.
I think we could break over. We got some nice volume coming into ES. Just this 1 minute.
I'm bullish, TJ, but I'm more bullish over 286. Like, we were bullish at the bottom. Now we're at the resistance 286. I think unless we're over that 286, we should stay neutral until we get the volume coming in.
Yeah, we are at like a
iceberg order, man. Did you see 285.80 on the tape there? It just had like, let me count it.
IDXG CNR.
I was like 15 to 20 orders at 285.80, just constant on the ask, and they just brought it down instantly. Anyway, guys, we have a range here. We have clear support 285.50. We have clear resistance 286. TJ's long from 284. So yeah, this is an easy play, and I think TJ can just move on. I think at this point.
IDXG.
Periscope Capital, is that the what's his name? Bill Ackman's fund?
Which one?
Periscope?
SLGG.
Oh, nice.
Tuesday.
BMO is actually in VTIQ. I can make a couple calls.
Jamie Wise or Jamie Weiss?
Oh, that's Parrish. Never mind. There we go. Parrish.
That's located in Toronto. It's on Bay Street.
Is this a Canadian company?
Yeah.
I was wondering what BMO was in it.
Yeah, well, it's down the street from First Canadian Place, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's at 333. Well, kinda. It's up the street. So BMO is like, where is it? King and Bay, right? Yeah, King Bay. And
yeah.
Periscope is literally 1 block north at Adelaide. And
okay. That makes sense. I was wondering why there's like a lot of Canadian.
I think if they break 285.80 here, I'm gonna watch the tape. But I think if they break the 285.80, then they'll get the nice extension, the resistance, 286. But I think that 285.80 is very important now. Interestingly enough, guys, it's $1 away from the previous key level, which was 284.80 on SPY. So pretty interesting little. 285.80 just got taken out, and I only saw a few fills. Yeah, just a little observation I saw there that was like $1. So they ate 285.80 and then pulled it back. Yeah, I think we look for the move up here. As long as this 285.50 holds, we're good. I'm gonna look at some other tickers now. Looks like Tesla made the fail back down under 820, back to 815 support. So again, little range.
Bro, look at that sell on
GMBLW.
VTIQ. That is crazy. Oh my god, that just ripped. That's why I see, guys. That's why I didn't even want to mention this thing. Because wow, that is just ridiculous. One of those guys unloaded.
There's an iceberg order at 32.
Oh wait, maybe puts.
Someone's trading with icebergs on this one, TJ. Be careful on VTI.
Yeah, there's a lot of Canadian institutions in it, so.
Remember, guys, this was at $10. Like what? Last. This was at $12 at the beginning of the month.
Damn it. There's like not a lot of volume.
It's on the call side. It looks like.
Yeah, the put side not as much. Too dangerous to sell calls.
I think we should just let's avoid this one. I don't want anyone to get stuck in this.
Ooh, the June 30s.
Okay, guys. So VTIQ, I don't recommend trading this one. If you do, I think TJ is onto something huge here. And again, guys, it's TJ. Fundamentally, TJ is the best. So
DRAD.
long dated puts, maybe 3 months. I don't have the option side up here. So if anyone wants to take a look, I'm thinking, like, I don't know much about this company, so I think we should be on it. But something that's gone up 200% in a month, I think we can focus on a little downside. And it's an acquisition corp, right? Like it's like what's it called? It's like is it a holdings company?
I think it's set up the same way HMNY is set up. But there's a lot of institutions, all of them are going to take profits because there's like no data on this. It's
ENLD.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah, TJ, what was that stock that just came out? It was like the gambling one. What is
EDAP.
Oh, Penn? PENN?
Sport DraftKings? I think.
Oh yeah, DK something.
DKNG? Oh, yeah,
DKNG, I think. Yeah.
DKNG is knifing here.
Hell yeah.
It came down $1 a share in 3 minutes. I like how this moves, actually. This has nice room to make money.
G.
I don't like the spreads, though. It's 20-cent spreads, ranging between a penny to 20 cents plus.
You know, I actually made a shit ton of money on that PEN. And it was only because that whole Dave guy, that dude was just like, I was like, what's so big about his, you know? And then I looked at the books. It didn't look too bad.
I think Warren Buffett just invested recently in DraftKings as well.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna double check. I heard something about that.
And actually looks better on paper.
Um, oh, my mistake, guys. It wasn't Warren Buffett. It was George Soros. Mr. Blonde, thanks for clarifying that.
Sorry, what did he do?
He
He
invested,
bought DK.
he invested, 2.7 million shares Class A stock through Quantum Partners. It's just an investment vehicle. Also,
EFOI.
Walt Disney invested in them.
ESRT.
Wow. So, guys, like I said, SPY 285.30 was that key level that I was looking for. If they don't hold it, and look at how VWAPs become this level. So, guys, that 285.80 was pretty key. They failed it. 285.50 was key. They tried to hold it a few times. They're failing it now. And 285.30 is the main support, and VWAP became 285.30. So yeah, look for the bounce as long as it holds. I just saw some 286 calls go through on SPY as well. Guys, so Roku came up to 126.50 from the high, long over 125, short under. I think if Roku breaks 20, wow, I didn't even have a chance to say it, guys. I was gonna say I think if Roku feels the 125.85 here, which had a massive stack, then it's pulled back.